Hey everybody, it's Michael with One Mic Out, and I have some more thoughts for you today. So, I just want to ask this one question. Those who voted for President Biden, how happy are you with your life right now as a United States citizen? I just want to know honestly, how happy you truly are. And the reason I ask that question is one, has his presidency affected you personally? And it's a loaded question because if you say it has not, because you're trying to save face, because you spent all those years dogging on Trump, and whoever the candidate for the Democrats was going to be, they were the greatest thing since sliced bread. But we all kind of knew it would end up being Biden if it wasn't Hillary. And then now, after we all told you it would be a shit show, it's turned into a shit show. So I want to ask you again, how happy are you with your life now that President Biden is in office? Because it's affecting you at the pump. And if you're against oil, you're an idiot. That's what's causing everything to go up in price right now. Everything has gone up in price. They're saying it's going to be the most expensive Thanksgiving on record. Now, maybe you're a vegan, you don't give a shit about Thanksgiving or whatever. But I'm talking about average, everyday, normal Americans' lives are genuinely being affected. Those who didn't have a mouth in the fight, those who weren't getting on this shit and barking every other day about and posting online about their discontent with this guy or that guy. How is your life right now? In all honesty, you're paying triple at the pump now. You're paying 40 to 50 to 60 to in some cases 75% higher on goods in the store that were average everyday bare essential goods that you would buy at the grocery store. Everything is going up in price. But the only thing that's not going up is, aside from inflation, is your paycheck. So I want to ask, how happy are you with Biden in office? Now, if your response to that is, well, if they would just raise the minimum wage, we would be good. Or, had the other guy remained in office, then you would still see gas prices in the dollar range. But right now, you don't. Right now, you're seeing people struggling that much greater now. All because your agenda had nothing tangible behind it. It was opening bathrooms to everybody. Making a passport say X gender versus the two. It was shit that had no substance to it. It was stuff that literally would not affect your daily life other than the fact that people were choosing to be offended, choosing to be pussies, and literally choosing to just bitch about anything. But now you're feeling it in the wallet. Now you're feeling it in their everyday life. And you're not coming forward. You know you were wrong. You know you fucked up in who you chose and who you backed. All because you were trying to save face right now. All because you thought you would be different than the norm. And the norm, apparently, according to you, was to go along with Hollywood, to join everyone there who acts super strange and super weird and has this abnormal life and behavior. But by doing so and jumping on that bandwagon, you just made yourself not special anymore. You just were absorbed into the madness that is the left, and now it's the majority. So there's nothing special about what you're doing right now, other than the trend that you're trying to have remain beset. It's all trendy. Everything that is happening right now is all because of a trend. There's no true substance behind it. The whole Dave Chappelle thing and the LGBTQ community getting mad at him, there's no true substance behind it. It's just people being pissed off because they see an opportunity and they know they might get their 15 minutes of fame on social media and in the news, but then we'll forget about it, like a few weeks from now, a couple weeks from now. Like, does that really matter to you? Is it that, do those little things matter that much to you to where you're literally putting your own life and your own way of living in jeopardy just so those types of people, you can perpetuate their behavior? You can give those types of people the opportunity to be the fucking morons that they are? Do you not see how it's affecting you? Like, how does Kim Kardashian or any of their opinion about anything affect my daily life, my actual no kidding life? Why should I care? Why should I retweet what they say? Why should I jump on the bandwagon? They're living their cush lives. They all are. They don't give any shits about you and your way of life. Like, those people don't. So why are you trying so hard to pretend to be accepted by them or part of whatever world it is that they live in? By following their lead, by literally going for the party that they go for, and whatever agenda it is that they have planned out and mapped out, you have caused what is happening right now by perpetuating that madness. And you probably still are too thick-headed and stubborn to admit that you were wrong. And most probably won't ever come forward to say they were wrong. But it shouldn't be that hard. When you see your guy or your girl, whoever you put in office or you voted for, messing up, you should call them out on it, because that was your person. That was the person you put your credibility behind, that you backed. You should be pissed off. Just like you would a worker or someone you recommended for a job, and they take that job and all of a sudden they start sucking at it. And you're like, wait a minute. And everyone's looking at you going, hey, wasn't that your person? Wasn't that the person you recommended for the job? It sucks. And you want to make sure that whoever you recommend for a job or a certain position is actually going to follow through with what their resume stated, what they say they can do, and what their work ethic is, and what they say their work ethic can be. But my question is, literally, I just want to throw it out there. How is your life better today, now that Joe Biden took office? I really want to know. How is it better? Your life personally, not some, oh, well, we saved the fucking three-eyed spotted octopus from, because of the Green New Deal. That wasn't affecting you on a daily basis. All right. Cephalopods was not part of your life every day, unless you're a marine biologist. But it still doesn't affect you personally. You just study their behavior. All right. And that's not a real octopus, FYI. But I really want to know, how has your life been bettered by President Joe Biden coming into office? I can tell you how my life was bettered when Trump was in office. Had nothing to do with a stance on abortion or weapons or anything like that. It was the price I was paying at the pump so I could get out and live my daily life. I could go to work. I could go see family and friends. I could go see entertainment. I could do all that stuff. Everything was based around how much you're paying at the pump. And now people are being forced to stay home now. Again, amidst the whole COVID bullshit going on. So, what is it? Where are you? Where are the 81 million people that supposedly voted for this guy, who now has the lowest approval rating he's ever had? I want to know where you're at now. Where are you? And explain how your life is so much better now that Trump is out of office and he is now in office. How has your life personally been made better by President Biden taking office? I want to know. So, anyway, let me know. Mike with One Mic out.